few minutes. Anything more I can tell you before she arrives?
Oh. Seems a little odd to take a perfect stranger into her home and nurse him night and day.
No, it isn't her home. It's a rented room. We don't have a hospital in this town.
Oh. She just come to Black Hawk?
She came in on the stagecoach just a few days before the explosion.
Well, what reason did she give for giving Cooper Smith her undivided attention?
I told her that in his condition, only God and loving hands could save him. She said in no uncertain terms that she was going to keep him alive.
I see. Well, she must have had her reasons.
Yes, I guess she has. I wouldn't have troubled you if it weren't important. This is Chris Hale, the wagon train master and Cooper Smith's boss.
First of all, his friend.
Then you'll go away and leave him be.
Well, now, just a minute, young lady.
He wouldn't be alive if it weren't for Ruth.
That's granted. But I came here to see him, and I intend to.
He can't see you.
Exactly what are you trying to tell me?
He hasn't learned to live in darkness.
You seem to think he has to. Doctor doesn't.
Well, you shouldn't hold false hopes.
Aren't you being cruel?
I'm keeping him alive. What will your friendship do?
Exactly what are you giving him?
A reason to live.
False love instead of false hopes?
My reasons are my reasons and not what you think.
And I haven't any more time to waste.
I can't physically stop you, but I'm warning you. He's not acting normal.
Neither would I, if I were facing blindness.
What can anybody do?
Well, it's not the end of your life, Coop.
Isn't it? Chris. Chris, you're my friend, aren't you?
Yes.
Then leave me your gun.
Is that what you want?
When they take these bandages off, if I can't see,
You'll have sense enough to find the gun wherever you hide it. Sense enough to point it, sense enough to put your finger on the trigger, but not sense enough to see anything else.
You want me to spend the rest of my life in a rocking chair?
No. I want you to turn your misfortune into a blessing.
Those are fancy words, Chris. Turn it into a blessing. What do you want me to do, get religion?
No. I want you to get faith in yourself, Coop. Not by going to church on Sunday, not religion.
Oh, I know what you mean. Find the inner me. The inner light. Well, there isn't any. The lights are out. Somebody pull down the shade and I'm gonna pull the trigger.
Somebody? Somebody, something. Throw you into darkness. But you know the truth, Coop. Admit it to yourself. There is a force, there's a destiny that gave you light, took it away. But you can see in darkness. Why not let that somebody or that something show you how? You told me the other night that you believed when we were talking about all those crossroads in our lives. How we had to make decisions every day, every night. To unroll our destiny, guided by a force, a power, a belief.
You want me to believe that I'll be able to see when I take these off?
You see, Coop, one way or another, when you want to.
Sure.
Well, you'll always have friends in the home on a wagon train anyway.
Well, then, I'll just keep rocking and believing in that something or somebody. And then one of these days, this little old rocking chair will come galloping up to the wagon train. You just wait and see. But don't hold your breath.
We'll all be waiting, Coop. One way or the other.
I hope you're satisfied.
In about a fortnight, the wagon train's going to be passing close by. If he should need us in the
You
meantime.
won't.
The doctor says you've done a miraculous job. For that, we're very thankful. I'm not sure what you expect of him.
I don't expect anything, Mr. Hale. I'm getting exactly what I want.
Perhaps. But do you know what you're doing to yourself?
That doesn't matter anymore. Good night.
Night.
How much longer are you going to keep me in the dark?
The bandages will come off in a fortnight.
That's not what I mean, and you know it. Now, tell me the truth.
You know all you should or need know at this time.
About myself, maybe. But not about you.
You had me all figured out, remember? I'm an ugly bag of bones that has never known a man. And the only chance I have is with one that can't see me.
If that were so, I'd know.
What? What would you know?
What you're trying to do to me.
I'm trying to do things for you, not to you.
Why? Why have you done what you've done? Why haven't you ever let me out of your sight? Why is it so important to you what happens to me?
Do I have to have a reason for not wanting to see a man die?
No. But there must be a reason why you want me to live. Why is it so important? Tell me!
I can't. I don't know. In the beginning, I did. But now I don't know.
Charlie?
Yeah.
Bill? Duke? Yeah. We're only 2 days from Black Hawk. I'm going to get this thing over with. I want everybody who gave Coop any money for that gold mine stock deal right here in 10 minutes.
Sir.
All right.
Ruth, how much longer before the sun comes up?
Will still be a few hours. I heard you walking around. Can't you sleep?
That's one of the problems of being in the dark. You never know when to sleep.
How did you know it was me? Did you hear me come in?
How do I know when the sun comes up? I sense it. I feel it. I just know.
Tomorrow you'll see the sunrise.
You know, Ruth, I've never really prayed for anything in my whole life. I didn't stop to think. I didn't care. I didn't know how to pray. I never thought I'd really want to.
Do you want me to go to church and pray for you?
No. These past weeks locked up inside myself, I've found another me. A
me that believes. Does that sound funny? What are you afraid of?
How do you know I'm afraid?
I don't know. I just feel it.